So if everything goes to plan today, we could potentially find ourselves in the semi-final of the Europa League and potentially next season's spots in the Champions League officially secured. Hello, welcome to Club 5, Part 4 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our second leg in the Europa League round of 16 against Monaco. Then, obviously, should we get through against them, I will show you the second leg of our quarter-final tie. Who we will face shall remain a mystery until we get through. Obviously, the form since the last episode, we played quite a lot of games. Yeah, it's been fairly decent. One draw, and that was against Bayern Leverkusen, which a little bit disappointing considering we were 2-0 up, but that's fine because we had our backup goalkeeper in goal, which we're going to have to play in a lot more games now considering our first choice goalkeeper, Diego Costa, is out injured with a fractured lower arm, which apparently when you're a goalkeeper you need to use your arm, so it's quite serious. But he's going to be out for 4 weeks, so he hopefully should be back in time for the quarterfinals. I hope his injury isn't too serious, but this is the league table going into the final 8 games of the season. I think my maths is correct. If we win either one or two of these, obviously off the camera games, against Union Berlin or Schalke, next season's the Champions League spot will be secured, along with winning the Europa League, of course. So let's hopefully just have a good second leg. We did win the first leg. Forgot to mention we did win the first leg 4-2, with the goals coming from Bergkamp, who got 2, Gavi and Serrao. So this is the lineup for the second leg, and it will be Folkdale in goal, back 4 of Fort, Hristov, Rambosen and Hartman, Gavi and Allen in the midfield. Then we've got Bergkamp on the right, Stenzel in the middle, Nuama on the left, and Hayne up front. Is he fit to start? 75 minutes. Cisco, what about you? Are you fit to start? That's fine. Do we have anyone that can play? No, we've just got a bunch of trialists in the reserves. Then none of them are good enough, so none of them are actually going to come in. I think once we qualify for the Champions League and get the budgets, I think that's when I will really start trying to just clear out the squad, have a bit of a, maybe not a rebuild because this squad is good, but just try and get in some players that are good enough, because obviously Hartman only alone, so he'll probably end up going back to RB Leipzig. I highly doubt we're going to keep him here permanently, so I think a new left back is definitely on the shopping list for the transfer window. Possibly maybe a new right back, because Venturelli, he's all right, but he's not world class. There's a few right backs I have seen out there who I would possibly like to sign, and what a goal that is from Gavi. We are 1-0 up against Monaco, 5-2 on aggregate. I think that's probably just secured our Europa League quarter-final spot. I think, obviously, we've still got plenty of the game left to play, but obviously, Monaco needed 3 goals to send it to extra time to win it. I doubt that's going to happen very much. It might do. We just need to be on our game. Folkdale is going to have to be brilliant, which he was all right in the last game, and in the, I can't remember if he played in the first leg. I think that might have been the game where Costa got injured in the first leg. Can't actually remember how long he's been out for, but he's been all right, Folkdale. I think that's probably another position we could potentially look at, because obviously Costa's aging and only 3 stars. Wouldn't mind another decent goalkeeper. Maybe have Folkdale as a third choice just in case. But I think goalkeeping area is a potential area we could look at. Obviously, it's not high on the priority list, but it's an area that can do with a little bit of improvement. Right, we are going to make a couple changes with half an hour left to play. Nuama is beginning to fade, so guess we can just get on Endrick on that left-hand side. And we're going to get off Fort for Venturini. And I think that'll probably be it for now. Obviously, Hayne will come off in about 15 minutes' time, as he is just coming back from injury, along with Cisco, who's not fit to play. Waller is also coming back from injury. I'm not sure if he can play. Can Waller play? No, he can't. No, that is the answer. So Waller and Cisco both won't be making appearances today, but hopefully they will be fit in time for the quarterfinals. Nurama plays the ball through to Senzel. Can he cross it? He does. Gavi on the edge of the area tries to find the bottom left-hand corner, but puts it just wide of the goal with 25 minutes left to play. I think the quarterfinal spot is very much secured now. I don't see Monaco getting 3 goals in the last 20 minutes unless we somehow really bottle it from here. Like getting at least 2-3 players sent off, which I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I think the most I've seen is probably 2 red cards, but I've never seen anyone get more than 2. I'm not saying it won't happen, but you never know. Venturelli, Gavi has got the ball. Can we just possibly get the ball into the back of the net for the second time of the game? Stenzel plays the ball through to Hayne, and that's got to be a penalty. Right, who is going to take this? Right, after this penalty, we will do the subs, because obviously if Hayne's taking it, I would like him to have a goal, which I don't think he is. Stenzel is going to step up, the youngster from Dortmund, or a permanent from Dortmund, I should say, and he does score it. 5th goal of the season. He has been absolutely, he's been brilliant. Only 19 years old, I must say. He is going to get better and better every season. Right, Hayne is going to make way for Steve Bedard. And I think Bergkamp also comes off for... Let's get on Sorrow, and we'll just shift Stenzel out onto the right hand side, and I think Gramashi also comes on for Allen. Alright, come on lads, we've got 15 minutes left to play. We don't have to do anything else. The victory is pretty much wrapped up. We just need to maybe keep a clean sheet this game. Obviously, we failed to do that in the first leg, but another goal would be lovely. Monaco have got the ball down the left-hand side with Peru. That's a lovely... I thought it was a lovely challenge by Venturelli, but I think he lost the ball. And Monaco do get 1 goal back. Obviously, they still need 3 more goals to send it to extra time. Obviously, time is running out for them very fastly, I think. I don't think they're going to make the comeback, which thankfully they don't. And we are through to the Europa League quarterfinals. I'm not sure when the draws are. I can only presume they're going to be done on the Friday, which is the next day. Yeah. Quarterfinal draw is literally tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be within a couple seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are at the draw. And it's the quarterfinal and semi-final draw. So let's see who we get into the quarterfinal. I wouldn't mind. I think Lens or San Sebastian. I think they're the 2 easy ties, and the slightly harder ties, I'd say, are Chelsea and Madrid. So let's see who we get. So we do get Real San Sebastian. So who are the other ties? So you've got West Ham and Lens, Madrid, Everton, Atalanta, Chelsea. Now, should we get through to the semi-final, which hopefully we do, we shall face... No. Oh, that is us. West Ham or Lens. I think we're going through to the final. I think we're going to go through. But what did West Ham do in the league phase? They did very well, didn't they? Maybe not. Real San Sebastian finished on 22 points. That might be a more slightly challenging game than I thought. So hopefully, obviously, we're going to play the first leg off camera. So we've got a good couple months. Hopefully Champions League spot should be secured by the time of the second leg. But hopefully, if all goes to plan, a win and we're in to the semi-finals. So I was hoping for 4 wins out of 4 games, but 3 wins out of 4 isn't too bad. But unfortunately, we lost against Union Berlin. A 94th minute. Actually, we did go 3-1 down. Johannes Bergkamp scored a goal in the 96th minute. Just wasn't enough, unfortunately. But since then, we've won every game possible. And that was a 4-1 win over Schalke, a 4-2 win over San Sebastian in our first leg, where we just beat Kaiserslautern 2, and just a narrow 2-1 win with Bergkamp getting amongst the goals once again. If we can get some offers of him, that will be very nice. We have qualified for the Champions League, as you can see, and these are the budgets for next year. It's terrible. It really is. It's just tragic. 10 million transfer budget. Lots of wage budget, by the way, which I was half expecting them not to give me any wage budget, but we got 300 spare K wage budget, but only 10 million on transfer budget. I can almost accept it because the finances for Bayern Munich have not been great. I can only presume that's because they didn't qualify for the Champions League this season. Hopefully, within the next couple of years, it should be a little bit better. The projection looks like it's going to improve, but I don't think it will. The transfer budget worries me. That really does. 8 million next season. That is it's not great, but I think we'll be fine. We've got a great squad, and if we can sell some of our key players, like some of the more valued players, I'm talking about like Cisco and Hendrick, we'll be fine next year. So the lineup for this game will be focused out in goal. Costa is back, but I don't want to risk it. So we've got a back four, Bradley. Bradley's not a left back. Bradley's not a right back. He's a centre back, so we're not going to play Rambosen. Hector Fort will start as right back, then finishing off the back four will be Hristov, Bradley and Hartman. Allen and Wadder in the midfield. Let's just swap those two around. Yeah, that's better. Then we've got Hayne on the right, Stenzel in the middle, Nuama on the left, Hendrick up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully try and get her in. Obviously, 4-2 up from the first leg. Obviously, 2-goal difference. So I'd say at least similar to the last game or in the last round in the Europa League, 4-2 up from the first leg. So I'd say at least one more goal should theoretically wrap the game up, but San Sebastian are a little bit of a trickier team to play against, I would say. But this is our home leg, so I hope to be winning by at least a good couple goals by at least half time. But as far as first halves go, first half an hour, it's been quite quiet. They've got a corner. I forgot who we were playing against for a split second. That's not good. David has got a goal back for San Sebastian. They are now 1 goal behind with 15 minutes left to play of the first half. It's not really how I'm planning this game to go, but we are playing Fokadal in goal. So I think if it ever goes to extra time, or if I think it might end up going to penalties, I think we might just switch out Fokadal for Costa. Should that happen, which hopefully it doesn't, hopefully we can get a goal here to restore our 2-goal lead on the advantage. Stenzel, Bradley, Nuama, I think he might have actually been in touch offside. I think he did come from an offside position. Bradley tries to get his hands onto it, but didn't direct it goalwards, and we still got the ball with Allen at the base of a midfield. Fort has got the ball. Hayne tries to slot it through, but just a little bit, just a touch unfortunate. If he had a bit more pace, a little bit less power on the pass, I reckon he could have got there. But it's just very, very unlucky. Allen has picked up the ball down the left-hand side. Can he cross it? He can. Hayne at the back post. It does just about squeezed past the San Sebastian goalkeeper, and it is 1-0 with a couple minutes left of the first half. Let's take a look at this goal because he's very, very fortunate to score that. I think the goalkeeper pushed it onto the post and it went over the line. So I think we're very, very fortunate to get that equalising goal when we did. So hopefully, possibly another goal win for us. I think what's his name? Hind tries to slot it through to Hendrick, but yeah, just wasn't good enough. Hendrick, yeah, he's all right. He hasn't been the best. He's been okay this season. He hasn't been like setting the world alight, that's what I would have hoped for. Warner, that's a lovely ball out to New Armour. Has the chance to cross it. Does he? Takes a few touches, but he did finally get the ball into the box. But we had players in the area, but it didn't really fall to anyone. But hopefully we can get the second goal this half, which should hopefully wrap the game up. Obviously, San Sebastian is still searching for 2 goals to send it to extra time, 3 goals to win it. So hopefully that hasn't happened. Come on, can we just get the off for a split second? I did think we were given away a penalty, which if that did happen, my good God, I would have been scared in the last half hour. Stenzel tries to run it through the defence, but New Armour does pick the ball up. Warner is through a goal. He does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1. 6-3 on aggregate. That's the 3-goal lead we were looking for, and it's finally arrived. 25 minutes left to play. I think we do make our first couple of changes. Stefan Balch is going to come on for Hartmann, and I think we also get off New Armour for... Let's get on Cisco. Hendrick can drop out onto the left-hand side. And I think that'd be it for now. Dibbling has got the ball for San Sebastian. Can we just possibly get the tackle in? Perhaps stop them from getting another goal? Dibbling puts it across goal, and their chances high and wide. Not even close to finding the back of it. And really, they don't live to fight another day, but they are pretty much out of it now unless they get 3 goals in 15 minutes, which is possible. That's a goal every 5 minutes, which obviously they are running out of time. Quanza has got the ball. Can we just hopefully stay on the ground if we wanted to for a little bit longer, or just move the ball upfield? Don't roll it out. Just what did I say? Don't. I literally just told you don't roll it out, and you completely ignored me. But we're still on the attack with Hayne. Stenzel does put the ball into the back of the net for his 8th goal of the season. Let me just remind you, Stenzel joined us when he was 18. I think he's now 19. Joined us in January, and he's closing in on 10 goals this season in all competitions. That is a sign of a world-class player, in my opinion. Obviously, I may be a little bit biased because he's our player, but he will be a world-class player if he carries on performing like this. Hendrick, come on, cross it. Stenzel, you have a shot, please. Oh, I think that might have been on target, but we made the goalkeeper work for his save. It wasn't an easy save. Right, couple more changes. Warner is going to make way for Kramashi, and I think we also get off Hector Fort for Venturelli. I think that's probably it for now. Obviously, we've got one more change, but I think we'll just leave that just in case we get any injuries, which hopefully we don't. Venturelli plays the ball out to Alan Kramashi. Come on, let's get the ball upfield. I know the fixture is pretty much wrapped up here, but I would like possibly just another goal, please. Ristov, Venturelli, we are passing the ball around quite well here. Is it gonna lead to anything? I hope so. Otherwise, why would they be showing us a whole load of passes? Kramashi loses the ball, and perhaps San Sebastian might get another goal back. Pina has got the ball. Can we get the ball clear? We don't, but thankfully the San Sebastian header was just over the top of the crossbar. I thought we were going to go and grab a fourth there, but looks like San Sebastian might be up to go on the attack. I hope for them. It's not even threatening. It's just a pointless highlight. It really is. It's nothing too dangerous to worry about. And this semi-final, quarter-final, we made pretty light work of this. Steve Bernard is going to come on for Stenzel for the final change of the game. We've got 3 minutes left to play, and that is our semi-final spot officially secured for this season's Europa League. And hopefully, I'm not sure who against. It was either West Ham or Lens. I'm suspecting West Ham, but no. Wow. West Ham were leading 2-1 after the first leg, but no, Lens came back to beat them 3-2. Wow. What did Lens? How good are Lens? What are they? They are 12th in the league, and I reckon that's going to be quite an easy game. That is going to be. That's going to be a crazy, easy game. So I think probably what we'll do is just play both legs of our semi-final, and hopefully, obviously, if we get a massive 10-0 win, should be into the Europa League final. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.